looking for the file. You want me to roll it? No?
That's case
No,
number.
no, wait. I'm getting a peace sign from back there.
Case number MHVIO 2018-01350. Address 1061 Northeast 140th Street.
Good afternoon, Gary Bezick for the City of North Miami. Property was cited to install a driveway without first obtaining the required permit, and that was cited back in December 31st, 2018. And as of today, no permit has been applied for, and I'll show you the pictures.
Please.
Yes, sir.
Is that your property?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Pictures are admitted. Is that concrete?
Yes.
Okay, proceed.
As I stated, as of this morning, there is no permit that's been even applied for. I spoke to her earlier, and she said she hired somebody, and they're supposed to apply for them, but according to her records, nobody applied for
Yeah.
anything.
Ma'am, you understand that to build a structure of this nature, a driveway in concrete, that you do need to,
No, I
File
know, but
permit.
before I didn't know, yes.
you didn't know?
No,
Okay.
because I just want to make.
Do you understand you need to pull a permit?
Yes,
you-
I do.
Okay. How much time do you need to secure a permit?
Can you give me 60 days?
I'll give you 60 days.
Thank you. sir.
So, based on the testimony of the code enforcement officer, the photograph, and the testimony from the property owner, and the photos depicting the cited condition, and that as of today it still exists, I find in favor of the city, enter an adjudication, and set an abatement day of 60 days. May 8th. In the event of non-compliance, there will be a daily fine of $250 until the violation is abated.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Item number 103, FYBRR 2018-0062, as well as item number 104, MHVIO 2018-00956, Meyer LLP, Officer Gary Beswick for item number 103, and Vanessa Willis for item number 104.
Is the property owner present? Meyer LLP, anybody here on behalf of the owner?
He previously signed in, Judge. I hope we're not continuing it.
For
because-
103, for the 40-year, push it off at 60 days for the.
He left, though. He signed in this morning.
Yeah, I
wanna
know. He spoke with Steve.
Okay. I want to make sure we're not continuing these people while everyone's been waiting all day.
No.
If they left.
What are we doing now? Continuing 103?
For 60 days.
60 days, granted.
Vanessa Willis, City of North Miami Code Compliance Office. The MHVIO 2018-00956, I was informed by the building official to allow them 30 additional days for, table, you said, table, right? Table? Yeah,
30
table-
days?
Table 30 days, please.
Granted.
Thank you.
Item number 106, CESOD 2018-000026. Myrna,
Myrna.
thank you. Myrna Jean, Officer Jose Perez, and that's item number 106.
State your full name and property address.
My name is Harold Jean Lewis, husband of the Myrna Jean. I'm owner of the house anyway.
Okay, that's the property located at 12655 Northeast First Court.
That's right.
Okay, who is Myrna Jean?
My wife.
Okay, please turn off your phone.
Yeah, thank you.
City?
City of North Miami Code Enforcement Officer Perez. Today we're hearing the case in reference to the property at 12655 Northeast First Court, North Miami, Florida 33161. This case has been previously adjudicated, if I'm not mistaken. This is in reference to the sodding in front of the property. As my final reinspection on March 13th, the property owner decided to put some gravel or sand to try to cover up the spots of sod that has died due to parking. Unfortunately, that does not suffice the requirement. So they're supposed to have sod there or approval to get the extent of the swell area covered in gravel or whatnot. I'm not sure if the city's allowing at this time the gravel, but they're definitely not allowing the sand and patches. I have photographs. I'm gonna show the property owner now.
We already get
Wait, is that your property?
It is my property.
Okay.
The reason I put
Wait, I haven't called on you yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You'll have a chance to speak. The photographs are admitted. Let me ask the code officer a question. Mr. Code Officer, is this the city's swale or is this the property owner's property? Where is the?
This is public property, a public swale.
City
is-
swell.
this
not
is the
Apple.
city swell.
City swell. Yeah.
Okay.
So as you can see in the photographs, several patches have been inserted of what appears to either be sand or very small thin rocks, but it's not sufficing the curement of this
The
violation.
code requires grass as opposed to,
So the code states it's
gravel.
supposed to have grass, but in the past the city has allowed the residents with, I guess, approval to put gravel. I know for a fact the city would not have approved that because it's not very sightly.
yeah, my question is, what does the code require?
The code requires grass,
Grass.
but in the past they have accepted gravel.
Okay. So, why don't you, Mr. Property Owner,
We-
tell me what is your position? on
Reason
this?
I put it because I know it's gonna be sink again. So if I don't put something solid, I keep have problem because I'm living big corner, 1 Avenue to First Court. It's a long way, so people always park up and down on my side, so I can't run them off. But I rather put those sun there. Then last night I already fill up with grass on the side, but I don't put it all the way.
Okay, you understand, sir, that the code requires you to sod that area around your property.
I did. So
Okay.
I got a picture there so I could show 'em.
Uh,
We fill it up.
You've done that, you've
We
complied
fill-
already?
That's right. We fill it up one side with the grass.
There's
So
grass already growing on
The-
that property?
This is the new grass. Plus I put the soil in it, so it's gonna be good.
Okay, can you show a picture
Sure,
of
sure.
what you've done to the code officer?
Yeah.
He's gonna have to go back and take another look to make
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
that you're in compliance.
Yeah, this is not going to. He bought patches of it, but he didn't complete it. If I may, step up and show you.
Yes. Show it to the clerk.
Yeah, but the water stay there for stationary water. Even I put the grass, it's gonna be damaged anyway because so much water. Is it a flood zone where I live in the corner? If we keep put grass in it, we just lose wasting our time.
Mr. Perez, what do you recommend? Obviously, it's not acceptable the way it is now.
If they want, I could add more grass in it, but I know that's wasting my time.
City has concurred with council that we're gonna table this for another 30 days, giving them time to go to CPND and see if they have an alternative, due to the flooding in the area.
Yeah, this is an issue that I know a lot of homeowners are confronting, which basically, you know, it's a citywide issue.
Yeah.
You know, what do you do when you cannot maintain the siding on the cities right away?
Yeah.
So until
So-
you guys figure out what the best solution is, I would encourage you to try to, you know, work something out before it comes to the special magistrate.
Yeah, so like I just said, we encourage them to go to CPND and try to get an alternative,
Mhm.
and 30 days to do so, I believe is,
All right, bring it
good
back
time.
in 30 days.
Yep.
Tell me where you are.
So I'm just gonna add a grass in it.
No,
That's-
no, just speak with the code officer, and he'll help you with the city's department that deals with this issue, because I know you're not the only one that's facing
I-
this matter.
Appreciate
It's
it.
citywide.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So we'll continue it for 30 days.
Judge, do you want him to come back on the abatement day of April 10th? The next one is May 8th. I know-
Let's do May 8th.
Okay.
Is there a meeting
So
on
it'll
May
be
8th?
May 15th?
May 15th, yes,
Yes.
May 15th.
Item number 107, CEFAW 2018-00352, Novardo, Officer Jose Perez, and that's item number 107.
Please state your full name and property address.
Diga su nombre y dirección.
Nibardo Morejón,
Leandro Morejón.
Jose. Oh.
Dirección
405 Northwest 120
Northwest
124 Street,
124th Street,
North Miami, Florida,
North Miami, Florida.
Navarro,
33168.
33168.
Are you the owner of the property?
¿Es dueño de la propiedad?
Sí.
Yes.
Thank you. City, proceed.
La ciudad va a presentar el caso.
City of North Miami Code Enforcement Officer Perez is in reference to the property located at 405 Northwest 124th Street, North Miami, Florida, 33168. This is a reference to a fence in the surrounding area of the property that is in disrepair, which must be either removed or replaced with a building permit. I have photographs of the violation as of March 13, 2019.
Please show them to the property owner.
Yes.
Muéstrele a la persona.
Sir, is that your property?
¿Muestra su propiedad?
Sí.
Yes.
Photographs admitted.
Ya le va a tocar tiempo. Ya le va a tocar un momento.
When was your last inspection?
March 13th.
Ya le va a tocar su
Okay.
This fence is a hazard as it is very untaken care of, and it could become a potential projectile
y podría ser
if there were to be a hurricane.
un problema si hubiese un
Hopefully, we won't have any hurricanes in
Hopefully.
March, but
en un
Yeah.
proyectil,
it
sí.
could fly away in the
Correct.
event of a high wind.
We'd rather be on the safe side.
Right.
A los vientos fuertes.
Do you know how long this condition has been there?
¿Sabe hace cuánto tiempo que
I
está
opened the violation December 9th of 2018. I'm sorry, no, November 29th of 2018.
19?
So I got assigned to that zone relatively around that time. Prior to that, I'm not aware
Antes de
how
eso,
long it had been
yo no
like
sé
that.
por cuánto tiempo ha estado así.
Sir, do you understand the nature of the violation that the city issued against your property?
Señor, ¿usted entiende la naturaleza de la violación de la ciudad hacia su propiedad?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you contest the violation?
¿Está en desacuerdo con esta violación?
Sí, la violación está.
Well, the violation exists.
How much time do you need to either replace, repair, or remove this illegal fence?
¿Cuánto tiempo necesitaría para cambiar, quitar o remover
Bueno.
esta cerca ilegal?
Yo presenté a la ciudad para sacar un permiso, el permiso que ellos entiendan.
Well, I requested the city to obtain a permit.
Did you apply?
El permiso está en proceso, este es el número de caso.
The application is in process. I have the application number.
Okay, so you have a process number, you don't have an application, or you don't have a building permit.
Entonces, tiene un número
Fence
de proceso,
permit.
tiene un número de proceso, pero no tiene el permiso todavía.
May I?
Yes.
No, está en proceso, el permiso está en proceso.
The permit is in process.
Mr. Perez, what does he have currently?
So he has a receipt for submission of the permit. So he did submit for the permit and pay for the permit. At this point, it's going, I guess, under review. The city's fine with getting an adjudication and giving them ample time.
Okay, so is he replacing, repairing, or removing? What is he?
The
What is the
permit
permit
is-
for?
The permit's for a new fence.
A new fence.
Correct.
Okay, so this condition really needs to, and I'd like you to translate. This is a life safety issue, and therefore I'm going to require that this is expedited.
Esto sea hecho lo antes posible, dice el juez.
And so I'm going to adjudicate
Entonces voy a
the matter in favor of the city based on the testimony and photographs in evidence.
y las fotografías y la evidencia.
I am entering an adjudication, compliance date 30 days from today.
Tiene 30 días para
In the event of non-compliance, there will be a daily fine of $500 until the violation is abated.
multa de $500 por día si no lo hacen 30 días.
Hacer en 30
got
días
that?
la cerca nueva o
500?
removerla.
Am I getting 30 days to get a new fence or to remove it?
The application for a permit, it says that it's for a removal and replacement, according to the code officer.
De acuerdo, la aplicación dice es quitar eso y poner una nueva, de acuerdo con la que ha pedido.
Sí, por eso es que se presentó para sacar el permiso y que el permiso.
If he removes the fence within the 30 days, then it would be in compliance. Yes.
Right. And then all he would need to do if he were to ask for a new, if he were to ask for, get a new fence, he would need to file an application for a new
No,
fence.
that application is for putting up the new fence. But
Okay.
if he were to just take down the one that's currently
Okay,
there, that would
so
suffice.
compliance will be achieved by the removal of the
Tiene que
fence
quitar
Yes.
within 30 days.
Tiene que quitar la cerca en 30 días.
And
Yeah,
then
makes sense.
whatever it takes for the city to give him a permit to replace the fence, he'll work with the code officer on that.
Lo que sea que requiera de la ciudad para darle el permiso, usted tiene que comunicarse con el oficial.
So
Okay.
that fence needs to come down within 30 days.
En 30 días esa cerca tiene que estar abajo. Okay. Hemos terminado.
An abatement day of May 8th, otherwise a
La
fine
fecha
of
es
500
mayo
per day.
8, si no será $500 por día.
Mayo 8.
Item number 109, CESSP 2018-00253, Odir. Officer Jose Perez, and that's item number 109.
Please state your full name and property address.
My name Ochi Moker, 12605 Northwest First Court, North Miami, zip code 331, 168.
Do you know why you're here today?
Yes, sir.
Something about a shutter, storm shutters?
Yes, I don't know that it's closed. When I see the letter, I open right away. It's open now.
So you're saying that you're in compliance, that you no longer are violating the code?
Yeah, but that is open. When I see the letter, I see it.
All right, I need a code officer to explain to me what's going on.
Yeah.
Has this been adjudicated?
My apologies. What is the case for this?
It's 109.
What is
00253. It's about shutters.
Yes, this has been previously adjudicated. As of March 13th, compliance has not been made. I have photographs of March 13th. They partially opened up the shutters. The code states they need to be fully open.
Can you show me a
Yes, I
photograph?
have photographs. I'll show
Okay.
them first.
Yes, yes, thank you. Yes. Yes, thank you so much.
Photographs are admitted. What does the code require?
They need to be fully opened.
Fully open.
Correct. They have 7 days prior and after a storm or major hurricane to have them closed. Other than that, they need to stay and remain open.
Sir, why are they still half open? Why are they not fully closed?
Open.
Oh, open more. Okay, no problem.
Open all the way.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Can are they? Can you do that? Is that
Right now, I do that now.
okay? Is there any reason you leave him this way?
But I don't know. Now I
Okay.
keep open now. When I come in now, I open now.
What is your recommendation?
All this has been previously adjudicated. If they could get it resolved today, let me confirm 1 sec.
Doesn't sound like it's a big deal.
Yeah, the city, we're willing to waive the penalty, and I'll just do a recheck, and we could table this if it's rechecked. When's the next hearing? April 17th. We could table it for April 17th. If it's complied by then, I'll just close it out.
You know what? I'll be here on April 3, so by April 3, we ought to know if there's compliance.
We can't. They wouldn't have proper notice.
Okay. Then the following hearing.
Okay. Thank you.
Continued. Next case?
Thank you.
Item number 110, FYBRR 2018-00011, Paula March, Officer Gary Beswick, and that's item number 110.
Hunting for 60 days.
Can you repeat the case number?
That's case number FYBRR 2018-00011.
That's 110.
Item number 110, correct.
Continued.
May 15th. Item number 111, CEWWC 2018-00161, Paula Castillo, Officer Jose Perez. Item number 111.
Please come up. Your name and property address.
Johan Castillo.
Castillo, property address is
First name, sir?
465 Johan,
Johan?
yeah,
Who is Paula?
that's my grandmother.
Okay,
I live in the property.
okay.
Do you have power of
prop-
attorney?
No. It's my house, though, it's just under her name.
No?
He doesn't have power of attorney. It's a-
Now, I have it under my wife, she just couldn't come, she's working.
You need, in order for me to be able to accept your testimony, you must either have a power of attorney or have some management relationship with the property. I don't know what they've done here previously. I would defer to the city attorney. What is the procedure?
Are you on the deed or anything?
I have Wilfredo Castillo and Paula Castillo.
That's my grandfather.
Wilfredo?
Oh.
Yeah.
They need to, whoever's on the property needs to be present. I wouldn't recommend taking testimony from someone who's not, who doesn't
Right.
have the power of
And-
attorney,
and-
who hasn't been
and
contracted, there's no
We've
affidavit.
served the property owner?
Yes, they were. It was posted at the property on February 27th, 2019, and it was also sent certified mail to the address on file, which is
I can
The same
still hear the
address.
case, though. I can't,
Well, you wouldn't be able to take
I,
testimony
well,
from
I
him.
wouldn't, but can I still hear the case and then decide?
No, because it's not fair.
Well, the issue is, was the owner properly served?
Oh, you can hear in terms of service, yes, but
Yeah.
in terms of hearing the actual case, no, because he wouldn't have the opportunity to respond, so you'd have to table
Well,
it.
but the owner chose not to show up.
Oh, my grandma's not, is out of the country right now.
Did you advise the code officer that your grandmother was gonna be away and
no communication has been.
nothing?
This violation was open in November 30th of 2018, and no communication has been made from that
Okay,
point on.
is there a life safety issue involved?
It's the roof. I am not a roof expert, so I wouldn't know the extent of the damage. I could show you the photographs.
Can you do that?
Yes. Want me to show him first?
No, because he's really not
Okay.
allowed to testify.
Okay.
He's not an agent or the owner.
Those were taken on March 13th, 2019.
Your last inspection was when?
March 13th, 2019.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to postpone, continue the matter, and give the property owner one more opportunity to either appear or provide a power of attorney to whoever comes to testify on behalf of the owner. In the meantime, I would strongly encourage you to tell your grandmother to fix the problem, because if she doesn't, I'm going to issue a violation and cite a daily fine. So the sooner that you can get your grandmother to fix this, the better it would be. But for now, I'm not gonna hear the case. I'm gonna postpone it for 30 days.
Okay.
April
can I have-
17th.
I have a question.
Yes.
What happened if we fix it before the 30 days?
Then you talk to the code officer, and he will go and check it out. And if there's compliance, you don't need to come back.
All right, thank you.
Okay?
All right, thank you.
Item number 113, MHVIO 2018-00688, Mr. Tran. Officer Gary Beswick, and that's item number 113.
Please state your full name and property address.
Someone left this. Phuong Minh Tran, 431 Northwest 131st Street.
Did you receive a copy of the citation?
Yes, and it's been, I didn't really know a lot of this process, and I was recently, well, yesterday, I spoke to Mr. Bestwick, and he informed me that it all started last year, which I wasn't aware of because first of all, I wasn't living present in the house during the
Yeah,
first.
I just want to know whether you received a copy of the citation.
Now I have, yeah.
Okay. So you know why you're here?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to let the city present its case.
Good morning, Gary. Good afternoon. Gary Beswick for the city of North Miami.
How time flies when you're
Yes.
having fun.
The property was first cited basically April 17, 2018. Failure to obtain all required permits for kitchen and bathroom renovation. I got a complaint from our building inspector, Joel Whipple, and the property owner did apply for a permit, but the permit that he applied for didn't cover everything that took place. So I'm going to show him pictures of what was taken on the property when I got a complaint.
No, it's just like.
It's been 11 months. Has it?
What am I missing?
It's an old case. I was wondering why it was so old.
I can speak to that if you
Yeah,
wanna.
April. Yeah, I'll ask you in a minute. Let me just take a look at the photographs. So tell me again why it's been so long. It's been
Well-
tabled for several months. What happened?
Well, when I opened a violation, basically, I try to give the property owner time to abate a violation, because they're going to come here and they're going to ask for time and say, just like he stated, he said he wasn't aware, but it's his house. And this happened back again from last April. That's when that's the first notification basically went out April the 17th of 2018. The problem is he probably don't live there, probably rented. That's what I'm assuming, if he didn't get it.
Well, let's hear from the property owner. It's been a long time, and I can clearly see that there are significant renovations going on inside the house. So how is it that these renovations were done way back almost a year ago, and we're still here in March of 2019, and you've applied for a permit, but it's not for the entire work that was done? Why has it taken so long to get this corrected?
Yes, when I went back to look at the timeline, and I honestly was not aware of this until the 12th of last year, and then at that time I started to work on it. Now the work that you've seen is I had a crew there working on the windows, and that since then has been completed. And during that time, and I looked at the time that it was sent to me, the notice, I wasn't living there, and unfortunately that's probably why I didn't get the first notice.
Was there a tenant living there at the time?
No, it was because of the windows that were being installed, I couldn't live through that.
I see.
And so I was having my mail forwarded to where I was staying, which is not far away at my mom's house. But I never received that in the mail. The only time I received it was the first time was when it was handed to the lady staying at my house, Miriam, and that was on during December. And then I started to work on it because I travel a lot, and in March, and I'm I started working on it in March, basically. After the holidays, everything settled down. I was able to address this.
So you've applied for a permit.
Mm-hmm.
The permit, from what I heard earlier, doesn't cover all the work. How are we gonna fix that issue?
Well, I went there yesterday and I started and they asked for diagrams and stuff, which I've submitted and which I guess is not sufficient. And I'm still in the process of seeing what else they need.
How much time do you think you'll need?
I mean, I don't exactly know. I'm still trying to find out what is missing.
Okay, the problem is,
Yes.
when he initially applied for the permit, in the description, he put in backsplash in the kitchen, which that's not what took place. They completely redo the kitchen and do the bathroom. And what happened is, as he stated, is they apply for windows permit, which most people do. They apply for window permit, and they get creative and do things on the inside. So when the inspector went for his window inspection,
And found other work?
correct.
Okay. All right. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to adjudicate the case in favor of the city based on the evidence and the testimony of the code officer and the photographs that I've seen. I find in favor of the city and set a compliance date of 60 days. In the event of non-compliance, there will be a daily fine of $250 until the violation is abated.
Judge, why not 30 days? He has the permit already, right?
No,
No.
he needs to apply for a new permit for the work that wasn't covered by the original permit. And I'm not inclined to give any more continuances. So after the 60 days, the fines will start accruing, and if it's not abated, you're gonna end up with a lien on your property, and you don't want that to happen. So unless you're having problems with the city, which I don't expect you will, you need to get this fixed.
Mr. Train, you have until May 8th.
Next.
Item number 117, RCCOR 2018-00003, Ready Real Estate Holdings LLC, Officer Gary Beswick, and that's item number 117.
Sir, please state your full name and property address.
My name is Andre Aidar,
Spell your last name.
H-A-I-D-A-R.
H-A-R.
No, H-A-I-D-A-R.
Got it.
The property address is 12345 Griffin Boulevard.
Are you the property owner?
Yes, sir.
Okay. City, please proceed.
Good afternoon, Gary Bezick from the city of North Miami. Basically, there was some things that he need to get addressed. So, where are we with those items?
I hired a general contractor to address the certificate of reoccupancy. We are 70% down the road. We had some comments from the city. We are addressing them. According to him, we just need a small extension to finish the process.
This has been adjudicated previously.
Yes.
What
So-
is your recommendation?
What's the time frame the contractor
1
told you?
month. He asked
You
for-
can push it off for 30 days. It's fine.
All right. Do I need to do anything
No.
other than grant a continuance?
Just grant a continuance.
Grant a 1 month continuance.
Correct. Thank you.
May 15? Thank you.
Item number 129, FYBRR 2018-00029, to Moose, Officer Gary Beswick.
Case again, number?
Item number 129.
Okay. Thank you. Ma'am, will you please state your full name and property address?
Good afternoon. My name is Nadia Midma. The property address is 1270 Northeast, 137th Street, North Miami.
Are you the owner of the property?
I'm the property manager.
Okay, and your owner of the property has authorized you to come here
Yes.
today and speak on her behalf?
Yes.
Does
full
the city
authorization.
attorney have an issue with that?
That's not the address that we have. I see 1270 Northeast 139th Street.
Yes. That's
You said 137?
Oh, sorry. I got confused.
127.
No, 139, 139th Street.
Okay, so that's correct.
Yes, the
Do you have
address.
anything, to your power of attorney or anything stating that you're authorized to speak on behalf of the property?
Well, no, I'm just the property manager. Usually it's enough I have a business card.
I'm going to accept, she's been sworn. If she identifies herself as a property manager, and testifies that she's been authorized by the property owner to come here and testify, that
take
would
your
be
word.
sufficient for me.
Okay, Judge.
Do you have any identification, ma'am?
No, it's fine. Mhm.
City, please proceed.
Good afternoon, Gary Bezick for the City of North Miami. The property was notified for 40-year recertification on July the 13th, 2018. The first notification went out with a certified mail which was signed and returned. And the second notice went out October the 15th, 2018. As of today, we have not received any report.
I'm sorry, give me the property again. I wasn't sure.
1270
I'm sorry,
Northeast.
1270 Northeast 139th Street?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's a 40-year recertification?
Yes, sir.
Hasn't been received?
Nope.
As of today?
Correct.
Okay. Ma'am, do you contest the violation?
No, I would just like to ask a 60-day extension. I already retained an engineer for the 60-year inspection because my records indicate that the 40 and the 50 were already filed through the city, so the one that was missing is the 60. That's where we all got confused.
Correct. It's just the name 40 is just that's the name of it, but it's 40, 50,
Okay,
60, 70.
so the way I understand it is there's a 40-year recertification, then there's another, a 10-year.
I have a 10-year interval
And then
after.
another, and so
Correct.
she's missed all three of them?
No. She's due, as she said, for the 60 year.
Okay,
But the name of the certificate is 40 year. The report
Okay.
name is 40 year.
all right.
Yes.
So have you gotten an engineer or an architect to do the inspection?
Yes, I returned an engineer, and I have to apologize because when the letter said the 40-year and my assistant saw it, what she was doing is she sent a copy of the 40-year certification instead of understanding that we need another one and forward it to my desk.
Send it to who got it?
No, still in my office.
Okay.
I have my assistant that reviews the mail and the things that are easy tasks. She, just sends the information and the things that I need to work on, like this, she gives it to me. But
Are there
she's-
any life safety issues?
No,
Mr.
the building.
We don't
to
know
me-
that until we get a report.
Okay.
Exactly. To my eyes, I'm not the engineer, but there is no exposed wires. The roof is in good condition. We don't have any water damage or anything
How many
like
units?
that. It's only 8.
8, is it a condo or a rental?
It's a rental.
Okay.
And I have the email from the
No, that's
engineer
fine. You
that
just bring it when
that
you
I'm
get it.
All right,
contracting.
I'm gonna give you 60 days.
Okay, thank you.
But it's important that you comply because it's been almost a year. Okay, so, based on the testimony of the city's code compliance officer, and the evidence presented, I find that a violation still exists. I find in favor of the city, enter an adjudication and set a compliance date of 60 days. In the event of non-compliance, there will be a daily fine of $250 until the violation is abated.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a great day. Let's do June. Yeah.
June 12th?
You have June 12th to abate the
Okay,
issue.
Yeah.
thank you. Good afternoon.
Next case?
Item number 142 and 143. 142 is FYBRR 2018-00012. Item number 143, FYBRR 2018-000021, VHVP LLC, Officer Gary Beswick. And those are items number 142 and 143.
State your full name and property address for the record.
My name is João Ramon Perez. I live at 1000 Belmid Island Drive. I'm one of the owners and the managing partner for VHVP.
Okay. Is this a condo association?
No, no, it's it's a small apartment building.
That's the one at 12320,
The one at 12320 is currently a triplex.
and the 595 address is
It's
what?
a fourplex.
Okay. All right, city, proceed.
Good afternoon, Gary Beswick for the City of North Miami Building Department. The property was notified for 40-year recertification on July the 3rd, 2018. And as of today, we haven't received a report.
Sir, what's going on?
I did not receive any notification of that. I found out and through the posting that was placed in the property on sometime after February 25th. And I proceeded, you're talking about which property, the 595?
Let's do the
One-
first one.
12320.
12320.
Yeah, correct. And then I proceeded in hiring this company, Sugil Engineering, to do now the 40-year recertification. Now, regarding the 123 property, that property was built in 1981, which would make it a 40-year certification 2 years from now. You know, even though because it used to be a duplex before, and the third unit and the meters were redone in 1981, and the third unit was completely built in 1981.
Yeah,
On
but
the
according to the county record, it was built in 1948.
The duplex was built in 1948, and then they put, which duplex does not require a 40-year certification.
Correct.
Just, you know, and the third unit was built in 1981.
Unfortunately, because the original structure was built in 1948, that's the year it was built. It's
Yeah.
not addition.
Yeah.
So it's going by 1948.
Yeah, but anyways, I did hire the Sugil engineer I did hire the company to do the 40-year recertification in both properties.
How much time do you need?
I just need 30 days. If you don't do it, charge the fine, you know, just if you table for 30 days, I'll get it done, because Friday he's doing the inspection.
Yeah,
so.
I'm inclined to do 30 days, and if you're not in compliance within 30 days, then I want the code officer to come back and tell me, and then I will impose a fine.
Definitely, no
Yeah, well, we still need adjudication.
I will adjudicate the case in favor of the city, finding that the violation exists. I will withhold scheduling a fine for 30 days, and
Okay.
we'll see where we are in 30
No problem.
days.
Thank you very
Okay?
much. I appreciate
That's fine. Also, through you to him.
Did you? That's why I didn't get.
I know. Give me a minute.
Well, I will set a fine amount 30 days from now. I'm not gonna do it today.
So it's tabled.
Also, could we check what addresses I'm getting, because I have
I
not.
know that's
received-
where I'm getting at.
Yeah, we're gonna figure out what the proper procedure is for serving you, but I think the city attorney has a concern.
Yeah, so he needs to either, if you found an adjudication in the case, you need to give him an abatement date and then fine him you have to give him
Okay.
a fine for after the fact. If
All
he
right.
doesn't comply by that date.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're going to, again, adjudicate the case in the city's favor, finding that a violation exists. I'm going to give you a 30-day abatement period within which to comply. If you do not comply, I will set a fine of $250 per day. But I'm gonna give you the opportunity, if you run into a problem with the city permitting or with an act of God, if you need more time, you can apply, you can ask the code officer to bring it back in 30 days. But I would like you to comply within 30 days. Otherwise, you're gonna have an assessed fine of $250 a day.
Yeah.
And that's per case, correct?
No, we're only dealing with the first case, we haven't heard the other case
Now,
yet.
now, since I've been here from the beginning,
Yes.
you have given 60 days to everybody.
Well, you said 30 days.
I mean, I said 30 days, but if you're going to give me 60
All
days,
right,
if you're doing
I'm not gonna treat you differently than other people. So if you need 60 days, I'm gonna give you 60
I'll do it
days.
before, but since you gave
Yeah,
me, let me know.
I would encourage you to do it earlier.
Yeah, definitely. No, that's
but-
going to be done Friday.
But you have 60 days.
May
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And the same thing we can do for the second case. If you want to do it.
Is there anything different about the second case?
No, it's the same. It's a
Okay.
40-year.
So same ruling.
Yeah, it's a 50-year, but you call 40.
Correct.
Same ruling as to the case 143.
Okay, thank you very much, Your Honor.
That's the case ending with 00021. Same ruling.
Okay, thank you.
Item number 145, FYBRR 2018-00061, Villa Maria Nursing and Rehab. Officer Gary Beswick.
Anybody from Villa Maria
Continue
here?
60 days.
60
Continue.
days? Granted.
May 8, May 15. Items number 148 and 149. 148 is CEGMP 2018-00387. Item number 149, CEWWC 2018-00146. Van Hilaire, Officer Jose Perez. And those are items number 148 and 149.
Please state your full name and property address for the record.
My name is Ivan Hilaire. The address is 12155 Northwest 5th Avenue, Miami, Florida 33168.
You're the owner of the property?
Yes.
At 12155 Northwest 5th Avenue. We have two violations. You want to treat them together, or you want to treat them one at a time?
I'm indifferent. How would you prefer?
Let's do them both.
Okay.
Get them out of here quickly.
Okay, sounds good to
Quickly.
me. Today we're hearing City of North Miami Code Enforcement Officer Perez. Today we're hearing the case in reference to the property at 12155 Northwest 5th Avenue. This is located in North Miami, Florida 33168. The two cases in reference to these violations are in reference to the roof. The roof has some damage and some blue tarp residue, which is still there as of March 13, my final reinspection date. And the other violation is in reference to the general maintenance of the property. The side of the property, along with other miscellaneous spots of the property, need to be painted and or pressure washed. I have photographs that will show the
Show them
property
to
owner.
the property owner.
Yes, that's correct.
Is the property commercial or residential? All right, so let's talk about the pressure cleaning of the property. Do you contest the violation?
No, the problem is, I was here before, we spoke with Mr. Perez, but we are waiting on the city to do the roof, and I told him we're going to do the roof together while after that we do the cleaning, the pressure cleaning and paint it. But that's now if when we receive this one, they send us to the office on 7th Avenue. The lady told us they were working with us to waiting for the funding to do the roof. But I don't know if Mr. Perez wants us to do the pressure cleaning and painting the house while we're waiting for the roofing to be done.
How long will it take you to fix the roof?
I don't know yet because Ms. Willis from the rebuild of Florida told us they're working on with the city waiting for the funding to do the roof. but I don't know.
What
when.
what is the issue with the roof?
So-
It seems like it's pretty much a
So with the
cosmetic
violation-
issue.
So with the violation of the roof, it's in reference to the blue tarp that's hanging on the sides. If you were to remove those excrements of the tarp that's on the side, I could go ahead and close that out. But the roof still needs to be repaired, but we're fine with giving him ample time because of the funding. But this is an issue with the visual aesthetics of the blue tarp on the sides.
The cosmetic issue can be resolved pretty quickly.
Correct, yes.
So,
And this was already tabled, this was on February 7th, it was tabled to March 6th.
and then the other issue, the pressure cleaning, you can do right after you finish cleaning the roof,
Yes,
taking the
that's-
tarp out.
Yes.
So I think you can do that pretty quickly. How fast can you get this done?
For the pressure cleaning and painting, we can do it anytime next week. But for the roofing, I don't know when they're going to do it because it's depend of the city.
So again,
funding.
we're not requiring you to fix the roof, we just want you to remove the blue tarp.
Just
that's-
make
that's
it look
overlaying.
nice, that's all.
Yes, when I live here, I'm going to see the blue thing. you
The blue
talking
stuff,
about
yeah, we just
in
take that
front
off.
of or behind?
And then
All
you do the
around.
pressure cleaning.
All
Okay,
around the
I will
property.
try to
How much
take it off.
time do you think he needs?
60 days? 60
That's
days.
fine.
Okay, and we're not talking about fixing the roof. All we're doing is cleaning, making sure that it looks nice.
Yes,
Right?
we will do it.
Okay, so based on the testimony of the city's code compliance officer and the photographs that I reviewed, and having heard the testimony of the property owner, I find that the violations still exist as to both citations. I find in favor of the city, enter an adjudication and set an abatement or compliance date of 60 days. In the event of non-compliance, there will be a daily fine of $200 until the violation is abated.
Thank you.
You have until May 8th, sir.
Thank you so much.
Next,
That's it. Well,
are we almost finished? Okay, so now we have a few people that didn't show up.
A lot.
now we
A
have
lot?
all the officers come up and they, yeah, do the.
Okay, all right, we don't, do something constructive.
Item number
Keep us safe.
131, SDNOV 2018-00406, the White House condo. Officer Aaron Barber.
There, there are three White House, several, more than three.
103?
Are we gonna hear them all together or separately?
The original, Aaron Barber, City of North Miami Code Compliance. The original notice of violation was posted on November 7th, 2018, and this is just following from that. We'd just like to find the property.
Which one are we talking about?
The SDNOV 2018-00406. That's the original
That's
notice.
131? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Violation still exists?
The violation still exists. We would like to,
What is your recommendation?
we would like to have the adjudication of guilt, and we would like to be able to treat the property moving forward as a repeat violator. I do have photos from the,
Let me ask you,
Inspections?
is that property occupied?
yes, it is.
Okay, because I drive by there all the time and I never see anybody. This is this is the apartment building right on the causeway with waterfront, no?
No, sir,
No?
no, this is the White House condos at 13700 Northeast 6th Avenue.
Okay, my mistake.
Yes, sir.
I apologize. All right, so on,
This is
zero-
the first, yes.
the 00406, the White House condo, item 131, based on the unrebutted testimony of the city's code compliance officer, and the evidence presented depicting that the violation still exists, proper notice having been given, I find in favor of the city, enter an adjudication and set a compliance date of 30 days. In the event of non-compliance, there will be a daily fine of $500 until the violation is abated.
Thank you. You need to see the photos?
Next one?
One second, Judge. Okay.
If it's, it should be at least 30. Yeah. May 8th, yeah. Is the next one adjudicated?
You wanna do all the White House condo or not?
Yeah, let's do them all together.
I'm gonna call Steve's cases really quick because he has to go
Okay.
back out in the field.
All right. Let's do Steve then.
Mine will be fast.
Items number 32 through 34. 32 is MHVIO 2018-01213. Item number 33, MHVIO 2018-01221. Item number 34, MHVIO 2018-01222. Desire Museums Properties, LLC.
Steve Pizzol, building official for City of North Miami. We actually have a request in email form from their attorney, Mr. Michael Pizzi, asking for one final continuance because of scheduling errors. He was not able to be here today. And we'll leave it at the desk of the
What
bench.
are the, what is the nature of the violations?
Work without permit.
Any life safety issues?
We have had the electrical checked out by a licensed electrician who has said that it is up to code, and we just have to back it up with paperwork and inspections afterwards.
And Mr. Pizzi is requesting 30 days?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to grant the 30-day continuance, and hopefully by then we'll start making some progress.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Item number 3, MHVIO 2018-01348, 14190 West Dixie Highway LLC, Officer Vanessa Willis. Item number 3.
Okay, you have 1348 only, correct? Tiffany?
That's correct.
1348 only, okay, perfect. Vanessa Willis, City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer. This particular case is a new case. They were cited December 18, 2018. The violation was to replace the leaking and inoperable AC unit in apartment number 1. This is a multifamily dwelling unit. Service. This property was sent certified, notice to appear certified mail. It was also posted at the property on February 27, 2019 at 12:12 p.m. The affidavit of service is in the file. If you'd like to see it, I can
No.
pass it up. Okay, but to date, they are not in compliance. Just requesting adjudication.
And this is an apartment within a building?
Yes, within an apartment building.
Within an apartment building. So it's the apartment unit owner that is being cited?
Right, for the whole building, they have one management company.
Okay.
So that management company has been cited.
It's a leaking air conditioner?
Yes.
Okay. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code compliance officer, the evidence presented that the violation still exists and that proper notice has been given, I find in favor of the city, enter an adjudication and set a compliance date of 30 days. In the event of non-compliance, there will be a daily fine of $250 until the violation is abated.
Thank you.